Welcome to the first edition, the Jay Tezzy's interview session. I'm here with Grace. She's a sophomore who plays on the soccer team here. And I'm John Teague. I play for the men's basketball team here. And let's get right into it. So, Grace, what has motivated you throughout this semester? What is
So it
something?
sounds a little weird, but it's really been other people. Seeing how motivated other people are really motivates me more. So I would definitely say other people, and just getting the opportunity to be back on campus has definitely motivated me just to take in every moment that I'm here and that I'm with the team and that I'm with everyone. So I definitely would think other people and just the opportunity to be back has definitely motivated me.
Sounds good. I like that. So, what are you majoring in? And what are some things that attracted you to your major and why?
So I am majoring in physical therapy assistant. It's a 2-year degree, so this year will be my last. But what really attracted me to PTA was I got injured quite a few times while I was playing sports in high school. So I've had to go to PT. And seeing what they did really was like, I could definitely see myself doing this. And just being an active person, I always did other exercises at home. And my mom is in healthcare, and she really like motivated me and kind of guided me to physical therapy because I had no idea what it was. Um, so I would definitely say my mom really directed me, and then just getting injured later in high school and actually seeing them in the profession is why I really got interested in PTA.
Gotcha. Wow. So your own personal injuries and your mom really led you to get into it.
Yeah.
So, what made you want to come to Mont Alto?
So I came from a small high school compared to a lot of people. I know a lot of people have like graduated with 300, 400 kids. I graduated with 26. So it was very small. So I think having a campus that's relatively the same size. In our PT class, we have about 20 kids. So just kind of having the small atmosphere, I think, was really a key to me coming to Mont Alto. And it's really close to home. I'm a commuter, so I get to just be home, get stuff done here, but then I can also go to campus for activities and stuff like that. So being close and then being smaller, it really feels like a family-oriented campus.
Wow, sounds good. That's exactly why I came to this campus too, because I enjoy the small atmosphere. I don't really like being in big crowds either, so
Yeah.
I would both have that in common. So what are three things you like about college?
Oh my. Um, I would definitely say the activities this year's obviously been kind of weird with COVID. Everything's kind of been moved to Zoom. But just all the different activities you can do. Um, I really like the professors here. It really feels like it's personal. It's not you're just a numbers game like it would be at a bigger campus, which is really nice. And then obviously athletics. I mean, we're awesome here. So obviously a huge thing about why I love here. So
I hear that. I hear that. Mm. So how has the coronavirus affected your athletic experience here at Mont Alto?
So, obviously, I got my year in last year, but I didn't get a spring season for women's soccer, which was really disappointing. But other than that, like everything's kind of been the same. Obviously, this year with the different phases that we're in, it's really weird because we can't actually play yet, which is very odd. It's just a lot of technical work.
Yeah,
Um, but I'm hoping and praying that we can have a season in the spring so I don't miss a season, but we'll see what happens.
I hear that. So how have you been keeping yourself in shape since you guys haven't been able to come together? Well, I mean, yeah, in the summer since it got
Yeah.
canceled.
Over the summer and really just over quarantine, hearing our athletic trainer Marsh and just our coaches, Mary, and just everyone on campus who's in athletics saying, this is an opportunity. Either you can make the most of it or you can just sit and not do anything really motivated me over the summer. And then knowing that some of the freshmen were coming in and they were really excited, and I knew that they were going to work hard, really motivated me to keep working.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just wanted to make the best of the opportunity to stay home, get the studies done, and just have an at-home gym per se, and just get stuff done.
Hey, sounds good. Sounds good. So, what do you plan on doing after college?
Yeah, so I mentioned earlier that PTA is a 2-year degree. I plan on being at Mont Alto for another 2 years for the LAS degree, which is an interesting major, but basically it'll be molded to what I want it to be. So probably biology based because I want to go to grad school to hopefully become a physical therapist and possibly get a dual degree to become an athletic trainer. So I have a lot of school ahead of me, even after Mont Alto.
Oh yeah, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what would you say your favorite on-campus experience has been?
Ooh, favorite on-campus experience. I know it sounds really cliche, but like welcome weekend, as a commuter, I engaged in the commuter engagement experience, which is where commuters come onto campus during welcome weekend and kind of get to see what the dorm people do during welcome weekend and just what happens on a normal basis on a weekend without COVID.
Yeah.
Um, so I definitely think that experience was my favorite because I got to engage in all the weekend activities and I was actually here. So I definitely would say that was my favorite on campus so far.
Did they have food there at the
Oh
welcome?
yeah. Yeah, we got to go to the mill. We in the dorms we actually stayed in Penn Gate. So in the dorms we had lots of snacks. So there was lots of food for us as well.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. So, what are your thoughts on how schooling is due to Corona?
Um, I think honestly mixed is nice, but it also has its disadvantages because it's hard to like remember which ones you have online and which ones you have in person.
Mhm.
But I would much rather have in-person classes, but I get what we have to do, so it's it's okay. I totally understand it, but I would much rather have in person.
Gotcha. Definitely prefer in person. Gotcha. So, what other involvement do you have here on campus?
So I am a Lion ambassador here. So I will take people on tours. Obviously this year, again, it's weird because of Corona.
Yeah.
But last year I would actually physically take people on tours. I'm involved in InterVarsity, which is a Bible study here on campus.
Yeah.
And then I recently just joined Thon. So I'm also in Thon this year.
Oh, nice. You must be excited about that.
I
Um,
am.
hey. Hmm. So, so what's the best spot on campus to hang out, listen to music, or just take a break? Would you say?
When the weather's nice, I definitely prefer to go outside. uh, Anywhere really outside. I just want to get out of the building. um, but if I'm gonna say like a different building to go to, I'd probably say the mill or even just the Mac because you kind of get away from the school atmosphere. Mill, you just have food and you get to be with friends, and then the Mac, obviously, there's the gym and the workout room, the weight room, and just you get away from the actual academics and you just get a break.
Yes, that's good. Well, thank you, Grace, for taking the time out of your day to chat with me. I think this went great. And tune in next week, guys, to the Jay Tezzy interview show. All right.
Thanks for having me, John.
Yep, no problem.